Okay, a big topic in high rocks is sleds and sleds having slower lanes and faster lanes. Now, that is true. It does happen. So when you get to a race, you may get to a sled. So these two sleds are the exact same. And when I push on this sled, there is more resistance on this sled specifically than the exact same sled right next to it. This sled moves a lot easier. Now, it's on the same turf. This turf is glued down. So it's not the issue of the turf, but the issue of the sled. So what's going to happen is when I flip this sled sideways, you're going to notice that both sleds have different bottoms to them. So this sled, once we flip them here, if we look at this bottom, this one is more black. And then this one, you see how it's starting to get silver here? So even when I rub my hand on this, I can feel how much that grips more than right here. So this one's a lot smoother. And then this one grips my hand a lot more on these edges here. So the middle is still nice and smooth. This one just got less wear. And this one has more wear. So what happens is as they wear down to the metal, this metal becomes sticky and then all this plastic turf. So you may think that it would get smoother, but it just starts to wear down where it grips more into the turf. And that's what ends up happening even at the high rock sleds. Some sleds get used a lot more than others. And then when they reset and they set up the sleds at different events, the sleds I don't think they number them or they track them. Something that they're trying to work on is be more consistent with the sled usage. And that's what happens is the sleds get worn down. On top of, yes, the turfs do roll up sometimes and they have issues with the turf, but this turf is exactly the same. I can switch these sleds on both sides. This sled is always going to move easier than this sled. So that is what happens. And it's unfortunate that happens a lot in high rocks right now, but it is something that we're working on. And like high rocks is working on, even at our gym, we're trying to figure out ways that we can prevent things like this happening. We're contacting Rogue. We're trying to figure out why this is happening faster than other sleds and what happens and what we can do, maintenance, and figure that all out. But now you know why some sleds are slower than others, even though they're the exact same sled.